Hello and welcome to this tutorial from Rusty Mango Design. In this tutorial we're going to look at how you add blog posts to your website if you have a blog activated on the site itself. In the Innisfail Leprechaun site we have a special slideshow at the top of the front page. It looks like a regular slideshow except for this text underneath, and that's because it's actually accessing the posts from the blog, not information from just a regular image file. You can cycle through the images there and you'll see that the story at the bottom pops up. That's a different way of making sure that your blog post is front and center when people come to your site. Now, adding a blog post, regardless of how it's displayed on the front page, is very, very simple. We'll go to the dashboard to show you how to do that. For most of the tutorial so far, we've been heading over here and going straight to the Pages button, but for a blog, you need to go to Posts instead. Posts and pages are two different things, and we're going to add a new one in this case. This next screen will be very familiar because it's exactly the same as the page editor, except you'll notice at the top it says Add New Post. I'll type in a title like we always do with our pages, and in the main area here I'm going to cut and paste some content in that I already have. So those two steps, exactly the same as creating pages for your website. Down the bottom is a very important section. The excerpt gives you a chance to type in a summary of your post or your blog so that people can get an idea of what you're going to be talking about before they click on it and access the whole story. This section up here could be hundreds of words long. The excerpt is not supposed to be that long. It should be a nice, short little summary of what you're going to be talking about. For shortness sake, I'm just going to paste the same information in there again. I'll take my spaces out, and there we go. Finally, we need to come over here and set a featured image. For this, we're going to bring in a picture from the hard drive, so I'll go to Upload Files, select Files, and I'll bring in a picture. Once the picture's loaded, don't forget, type in some relevant information in the alt text so that SEO from Google comes and reads your alt text and knows what the picture's about. They can't see the picture, so they'll need to read the text instead. We'll click on Set Featured Image, and here it is down here. One important note I should point out, Excerpt will not appear by default. At the very top of your screen, there's a little tab that says Screen Options. You need to click on that, drop it down, and make sure that you have Excerpt on your screen options turned on. There's a whole heap of other options you can go in there. Another great one I will show you when I add a new page called Revisions. Okay, we'll close that up by clicking on the tab again, and now we'll go to Publish. That blog post is now being sent to the server and it's part of the live site. So let's go back to our front page. I'll click on Refresh. And there it is, our new blog post. We can cycle through the various posts that we have in there. And that's how you add a blog post to your website blog.